Alright everybody, we're going to talk a little bit about flies, and man, are they annoying. They're so annoying. So basically you've got a couple defenses here, and when you see their tails wagging you know the flies are bad. So you've got fly spray, which some animals are okay with, some are not. Any of the babies that have been born here have been trained that this is a good time because this means that you're going to get the flies off of them. Now these guys, boy do I sound like a New Yorker or what? These guys, you'll spray them and then they're going to go roll. So basically what I do is I just contain my sprays to their legs because they're going to roll anyway. Maybe give them like a little bit of a spray on the back, but not a lot because they're going to literally go roll it off the minute you spray them. I've got them pretty well trained to just stand and wait for it. Now, that's not going to work with everybody. Give them a little on their back. Here's a thing that may be really obvious to you. If you're going to spray somewhere where they hang out, because watch the ground. See, the ground's getting wet when you spray. So if you're spraying, you're going to have a lot of overspray. That's just waste. So if you're going to waste it, you might as well put it on the ground where it's okay, Ivan. Ivan's not a huge fan. Good boy. We're working on it. He wasn't raised here. I'm spraying Albert's fly jacket here in a second. Hold on one second. I'll tell you that. Sorry. Jeez. It's just a little chaos here. So if you're going to have overspray, it might as well be somewhere where they're standing, and it'll keep them away from keep the flies away from where they're standing. Excuse me, I'm distracted, of course. So it's a little tough making these videos by yourself. Now, some animals are not going to want spray. So this swat is really good. Smells pretty good too. It's also good for spots where you wouldn't want to spray and have anybody's face have, you know, an option of getting sprayed where you wouldn't want them. So take that stuff, and if you've got animals that don't like the spray, you can rub it on their legs, do a little dab on their forehead, a little bit. Albert, being a mule, he doesn't have, I know, but I'm annoying the hell out of you. He doesn't have the long fur that the donkeys do. So what does that mean is the flies can really get to him. So we're in a heat wave and they are relentless right now. So basically we just had to put this fly sheet on him, and it's a really thin thing. He's eating his trace minerals. So that's another important thing during a heat wave. We make sure they have white salt, trace minerals, and we also use Himalayan salt. Talk to your vet before using Himalayan salt. Some places suggest not to do that. But a fly sheet is a really lightweight mesh blanket, and he's the only one in the herd who needs it. Now you see what happened? I sprayed, and what are they doing? They're rolling. So the good news is that she's rolling inside, so she'll spread some of that fly stuff around, but usually they roll around outside, and that does nothing for anybody really. But the fly sheets are really helpful if you happen to have a donkey that has really, really short fur, or a mule or a horse. You'll see them in the fields having those on. Very beneficial. Now the last line of defense that's really good is a sealed barn fan. Don't just buy a regular fan. This one's filthy, it needs to be cleaned. These are what cause barn fires, probably 9 out of 10 times. I'm just making that statistic up. But you have to get a sealed one. Having that fan going, I usually run it just during the day because the flies go away at night. That keeps most of the flies out of here with the moving air. I know, but you want to roll. Okay. Having that moving air is going to be really beneficial to you to keep the flies down. So there's my 4 lines of defense. So you've got your spray, and you want to alternate sprays. You can get any kind of spray you want. Alternate them, the flies get used to them. You've got your ointment, fly ointment. You got your fly sheet, and then you've got your fan. And if you incorporate those 4 things, it really works well. Now, last one I'm indifferent about, fly paper. half of these flies that you see on here are actually like a little graphic that they print on here. There's a couple. To be honest with you, I really catch hardly any, compared to like fly traps and stuff. And one time I caught Albert on that, so you know, he was walking around with a trail of that behind him like toilet paper. So definitely it's there, but I don't think I'd buy another one. So hope that helps you.